And there you go right here. You guys can see here $8,550 in profit. You guys can see here on this left side, $8,550 in profit. Yeah, subscribe and hit the like button so you guys can keep up with me. Welcome back, all my legends. Today's video is a very exciting video for me. As you guys seen in my 2 videos ago, where I should have doubled my $100 account, today I doubled, or last week I doubled my $500 account, which I'll be showing you guys shortly. And I'll give you guys my update on my $8,000 profit on my FTMO challenge. So I need another $2,000 profit for me to go to the verification, and then a profit of $5,000. I'll be able to have a funded FTMO account. Okay, so let's get right into it. And let me just quickly show you guys my results. So since I have my live account pulled up, let's do this one first. So as you guys remember here, my old video about 2 weeks ago, or two videos ago, part of a month ago, you guys see here, I doubled my account and then I pulled out 25%, which was $57. And I was compounding it. Now with my strategy, money management, it's always changing. Like I said, I never know what I think is best. So as I get more data, more trades in, I can see more history of what works. So as of now, I'm risking, or I have a $500 account, and I'm aiming for about $50 per trade, as you can see here, 10% per trade, which is one trade a day, 2 trades max a day, if there's any good setups. I always wait for the perfect setup according to my rules. So yeah, but let me show you guys right now the AUD my entry right here, 11:30, right? If you guys remember my rules of when I went deeper into it, when it bounces off the 50 or the 200, even better here that it hits the 200 is a better support. So not only that, but you draw your support and resistance line. So my support line here, you see how I resisted here. When I did this trade, I look back, you can see there are some resistance here. When I entered, I believe it was a little higher. Let me see, the price was 72. Price was 72 here. 72, yeah. So it was about here. So I entered, that's basically, my entry is basically my support when I enter any trades. So you can see here there was a lot of support, hit, and then when it hit the 50 and the 200, that was my main entry. Okay, and then it was good. So I entered for a buy. Then about 3 hours later, I entered at 11:36, and about 3 hours later, 14:09, it hit take profit, and I hit my $50. So right now I am, let me see here, $579 in profit. The reason why, what is it? So when I deposited the 700 here, the reason why I deposit 1,000, but my account really is just 500, because if you're trading, let's say you're using a $500 account, and then your trade goes into like $400 in negative, the broker is gonna close you, so it doesn't really use your whole account. That's why I use a $1,000 account, but really only trade a $500 account. So right now I'm up 579 from using a $500 account, right? So I'm up 116% on my account. So I doubled it plus $79. That took about, what is it? So about basically this whole month. I still got a couple of days to trade, so maybe I might get 120+% on my account. But that is that. Let's go check out my FTMO account, my $8,000 profit. And there you go right here. You guys can see here $8,550 in profit. You guys can see here on this left side, $8,550 in profit. Okay. So I took the same trade on AUD as in my live account, but it just has a higher loss size. I'm aiming for $500. So 3 more trades, I'll be able to hit my $10,000 in profit, and I'll be able to have a live account. not, yeah, FTMO traded account. So as you guys can see here, my strategy so far with this account, I have not taken a loss. Knock on wood, no loss. I just need 3 more trades. Some trades here, you see, when I first started, I was aiming for 800. Sometimes you have a better entry, so it just goes up. When I enter, it just has a better entry. But sometime here, you see here this 1400 here, UJ. Let's go over that one actually, because that's the one where I took basically double my take profit. So we can just review that one real quick and tell you guys why I went for double the take profit. So when I entered this trade, the reason why I liked it was because it was in my other videos I told you guys that make sure it's within for M15 is within the 50. But after looking back, I see a lot of drawdowns in my trades, and I look back to see that the MA 200 is actually a better support or resistance line. So when I saw it here, I looked to the left to find out the support and resistance, and you see here there was a big resistance right here, some resistance over here.
I don't know your exact location.
Oh, look,
so
Alexa.
I can't give you traffic to
Alexa,
your destination.
Stop. Listening to us all the time. And then, yeah, you can look at, so I do look at the higher time frames to see support and resistance as well. So you can see here, there were some resistance support here. So bam, yeah, you look to your left. I look at H4, like I taught you guys in other videos. Make sure you look at the higher time frames as well to see long term in case if your trade goes against you. You see on H4, there's a bunch of support and resistance here. So 4 hour time frame, it's a lot bigger. So you can tell that has a lot more resistance there. And you can look over here, there's some resistance. Zoom out. Look, see even over here, there's some resistance. It's not going to be a perfect, what is it, perfect resistance. It's not a line. I like to look at these lines, what we call it, as zones. So instead of thinking like, oh, it's going to hit this exact line and it's going to reverse, no, that's not usually how it happens. It'll be too easy for everyone, of course, if it was like that. But anyways, yeah, so when I took the trade, it was close to the 200, and I saw that there was a lot of resistance, and I liked that it passed. It was getting closer to 200, and I just did a sell here for, let me see how many pips, for about 10 pips here, and I doubled my loss size. Not double my loss size, but double my take profit. So I did a sell here. It didn't win a drawdown though. It did about 26, 27 pips. Yeah. But my traditional trading strategies, of course, not the same as what a lot of people do, but whatever works for you. For me, as far as what I'm doing right now, this is what works. So even though it went and draw down for a couple hours, just be patient. One advice I'll have for you guys is just don't look at your trade. It's hard. Even I still look at it, but never all my trades I ever took in this account, even though it's about 1 pip away from take profit, I still never close my trade. Just let it hit your trade. You got to stay consistent with your strategy, consistent with your rules. Yeah, so it was about how long did it take for it to take profit? It took 7 hours to take profit. So I usually trade at midnight Pacific time, and then I just go to sleep after I find a trade. Usually I find a trade within an hour. Usually about 3 days out of the week, it takes 30 minutes to an hour to find one trade. Some weeks or some days it'll take about 2 to 4 hours. But when it hits 4 o'clock Pacific time, I just stop. I don't want to trade past that time just for my own preference. And yeah, that's it. I am up 8,550, and I hope that I will be able to hit 3 more trades to hit my take profit. Then I'll be able to pass my challenge, go to my verification. So next week I hope to pass it, go to my challenge, be able to get my funded account and start trading on that funded account. And once that gets that funded account, I'll be talking to you guys about my money management strategy and see what I want to do. Right now, I'm still planning on it too as well, so I'm not sure. But yeah, subscribe and hit the like button so you guys can keep up with me. Hit the bell. Comment down below. You guys have any questions? If you guys have any struggles or any success with trading, I would love to talk to you guys in the comment section. Just connect with like-minded people. All right. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.